Hello everybody, welcome to Penny's Watching. I'm Penny and today we are watching another James Bond movie, You Only Live Twice from 1967. I have been absolutely loving my journey with these James Bond movies, so I'm very much looking forward to checking out this one. Thanks to my patrons for making it possible, and let's go! Are we in space?
Calling Cape Calm. Cape Calm, this is Jupiter 16.
And we are going in more and more exotic places.
Roger.
Ground control to Major
Storing
Tom.
all loose gear, ready for the EVA.
Jupiter 16, this is Cape Calm. Start your EVA anytime you're ready.
Is it some sort of antenna?
Everything looks okay. Good.
There is an unidentified object closing on you fast from astern.
A UFO?
Hawaii to Jupiter 16.
Repeat. Hawaii to Jupiter 16. I see nothing. Now I see it. It's another spacecraft.
Well, clearly they were not expecting it.
Say again. Repeat, does it look like it's on fast?
Hey Chris, what's happening?
Right? It's coming right at us.
It looks like a suppository. It's not a great sign.
Again. Get back in.
No.
Jupiter 16.
Jupiter 16 to Earth. We are getting numbed. We became a snake. Ground control to Major Tom. I brought bad luck.
Soviet government deny responsibility in this matter.
The Soviet government denies all knowledge of this affair.
20 days' time. The United States intends to launch her next spaceship into orbit. My government has instructed me to inform you that any interference with this spaceship will be regarded as an act of war.
Okay, but just in case, maybe we should have kept it secret.
This is nothing less than a blatant attempt to gain complete and absolute control of space itself.
Singapore reported faint echoes of this craft coming down in the Sea of Japan area.
I don't really think it was Japan.
Our man in Hong Kong is working on it now.
And James Bond is also working on it now, just a completely different sort of working on it.
Chinese girls taste different from all other girls. Like Peking duck is different from Russian caviar, but I love them both.
I give you very best duck.
That's a very nice way to compliment a woman. You taste like Peking duck. Honestly, you know, like after what he said, not a single drop of blood.
At least he died on the job. He'd have wanted it this way.
Okay, but, okay, there is some blood. Oh, yeah, sure, British Naval Commander.
At the last trump. For the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible.
Present.
There's only one little problem. He isn't dead. He can't be. Nice mummy, though. I'm also pretty sure that stealing an allegedly deceased corpse might be against the law. They have done it with a very popular Italian TV host. They stole his body. I wish I was joking. What are they gonna find there instead of James Bond?
Carry on. Aye, aye, sir.
I guess they really want to make sure. Of course. So they didn't want to make sure. They knew.
Request permission
Good
to come
morning.
aboard, sir.
Permission granted.
Thank you.
You could say that he just went for a little bath.
Hello, Penny.
Oh, good
You gotta get right
morning.
in. You're late as usual, even from your own funeral.
She looks so pretty.
Oh, sit down, 007.
Thank you, sir.
Some of your old friends will pay a little less attention to you for a while. Give you more elbow room.
I don't understand. If our Singapore tracking station is correct about the rocket not landing in Russia, then where did it land?
We assume it's Japan.
But that's weird. Why Japan?
Are the Japanese equipped to launch such a rocket?
We don't think so.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying why Japan. Like back then, they shouldn't be able to.
When you get to Tokyo, go to that name and address. Our man Henderson will contact you there.
Can I also go to Tokyo? It's like my dream holiday.
How was the girl?
She tasted like duck.
Oh, another 5 minutes I'd have found out.
She'll never know what she missed.
Give 007 the password we've agreed with Japanese SIS.
Hopefully it's not anything like sushi.
I love you. Repeat it, please, to make sure you get it.
Don't worry. I get it.
At least she's gonna hear it once.
James, good luck.
No, he didn't even say it.
You may need it.
You forget I took a first in Oriental languages at Cambridge.
Konnichiwa.
Captain Launch!
Are we gonna throw James Bond as a missile? Pretty much. It was already so beautiful so many years ago. It looks futuristic now. I can only imagine how much futuristic it did look back then. Is this our contact?
Oh. This is your ticket.
Thank you.
I will pay to see James Bond trying to sumo wrestle this guy. I always wonder if their butt hurts. You know, since they get pulled up, it probably hurts. Don't get distracted.
I love you.
Oh, that's a bit sad then.
Oh, where do you suggest we go?
I know a quiet hotel.
You know, the funniest part is this is a likely exchange for James Bond.
Mr. Henderson.
I don't trust her.
How long have you been working for Henderson?
Long enough to learn not to discuss such matters with strangers.
She's smart. Hello.
Mr. Henderson?
At your service.
That's a very good way, very effective way to say hello, but, you know, better safe than sorry.
Excuse me.
That would have been very rude if, you know, the result didn't prove to be true.
Oh, you must excuse this rather odd mixture of styles, but I refuse to go entirely Japanese. Your most vital contact will be Tanaka. His identity is the most closely guarded secret in Japan.
But of course we are gonna know him.
That's stirred, not shaken. That was right, wasn't it?
And how did you know it?
Cheers.
Cheers.
This guy knows too many things.
I think London's theory about the missile being fired from this country is right. I don't know how or where. And don't ask me who's doing it either.
Yeah, who is the most important part?
It's not Russia. It's not Japan either. Although a large Japanese industrial concern is...
Hello? Yes? Well, that might be a problem. Definitely an idiot. A dead idiot, though. Dead idiots don't speak. Are you stealing his clothes? Okay, close enough to stealing his clothes. Just there's a little problem. You don't look Japanese at all. Chemical and engineering. So this was probably the corporation the guy tried to talk about. You know, this guy didn't realize that he's carrying a non-Japanese person.
Good evening.
This is totally one of those sumo guys, so good luck. That was more like wrestling than anything Japanese. Kid statued. Now, James, I would actually steal that katana if I was you. Might be useful later on. Yeah, this might also be useful. Bit of a stressful encounter.
Cheers.
You know what's the problem? That he's not looking behind him while doing this. You're not gonna make it on time. Money? Why is it ringing the alarm? If he knew what was the code. What a name.
Get in, quick!
I don't recognize the car, but from the shape, is it a Toyota?
I'm taking you to a place of safety.
Do we trust her? Are we trusting her? We are not trusting her. The subway? Of course she was not to be trusted. Why did I even ask? Whee! Amazing.
Welcome to Japan, Mr. Bond.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Never to get into a car with a strange girl. But you, I'm afraid, will get into anything with any girl.
He gets in any girl, yeah.
Have a lot of energy for a dead man, Mr. Bond.
Very true.
I'm so very pleased to meet you, Bond-san. I really am. My name is Tanaka. Please call me Tiger.
So maybe he's a good guy.
How do you feel about me?
I love you.
I'm glad we got that out of the way.
Okay. Then maybe he's the right guy for real.
They're from Osato's safe.
This is an order for naval stores. 500 kilos of butter, 50 containers of lox. What is lox?
Oh, it's American name for smoked salmon.
Oh, butter and smoked salmon? That's amazing.
But it's also the technical name for liquid oxygen, which makes rocket fuel. Right?
Okay. Gengoshituki.
What a terrible job, being the person who constantly stays in the elevator.
I never travel in the streets of Tokyo.
Very convenient.
Very beautiful.
I imagine that you're Mr.
I wish my house looked this way.
And the girl with the white sports car is one of us.
Sake? Yes.
Very competent.
You like Japanese sake, Mr. Bond? Or would you prefer vodka martini?
Oh, no.
Why do everybody
I like
know
sake.
about the vodka martini? He's not secret at all.
I like sake, especially when it's served at the correct temperature.
I hope he's not actually evil because I like him.
Could be anywhere.
Enlarge. Photograph taken by female American tourist from coastal vessel. The woman has been liquidated as a routine precaution.
They killed an innocent tourist for taking this.
The photo of a boat.
Ningpo.
Oh, there's the name of a
Check
boat.
motor vessel Ningpo.
Can you identify that coastline?
Given time, yes. Now you take your first civilized bath. Place yourself entirely in their hands, my...
I am sure he's so sad about it.
Your English girls would never perform this simple service. Miss Moneypenny, perhaps.
Leave her name out of your mouth.
Why would a foreign power want to launch missiles from Japan?
Because if ever they were discovered, they could deny all responsibility, especially if some private organization's doing the work.
Who is big enough?
Spectre.
Massage. Which girl do you select?
All of them. Okay, but are they at least getting paid well?
Last time someone gave me a massage was in Hong Kong. I had to cut it short.
Yeah, we were interrupted by my own date.
Finishing it.
This time you shall finish it.
Aki.
Well, after all, he did say I love you. Maybe, you know, she believed it.
Mr. Fisher,
Yes.
this way, please.
Osato is expecting you.
Thank you.
They immediately repaired all of the things that were broken yesterday. Say hello. No, he's pretending not to know. I thought in Japan you were supposed to arrive 15 minutes early. This will make this guy pretty late if he's on time.
How do you do, Mr. Fisher?
How do you do?
Miss Brandt, my confidential secretary.
Another victim for James Bond.
A Dom Perignon 59, Mr. Fisher.
Well, if you insist.
He wants to add some sparkle to his day.
You are the new managing director of Empire Chemicals.
Yes.
What happened to Williams?
He died rather suddenly, poor chap.
Ah, so? From what?
From that.
He fell into a pulverizer at the works.
A very honorable death, all the same.
Very.
That is a very nice thing to have.
Not taking any risks yourself, Mr. Fisher.
I never take any risks.
Cigarettes are very bad for your chest.
Mr. Osato believes in a healthy chest.
James Bond also believes in a healthy chest, just different kind.
So, I'll have my sales manager get the quotations on the delivery dates for you as soon as possible. We will contact you later today at your hotel.
Which hotel are you staying at, Mr. Fisher?
The Hilton.
Imagine if business was actually so easy and immediate.
Kill him.
We are gonna see her again.
Get down!
What would we do without her? She's smart. She drives well. She likes a hairy chest.
00 is with me. We are being chased by gunmen. Arrange usual reception, please.
What is the usual reception, I wonder? So the usual reception involves a helicopter. And a big magnet. I would totally drop them in a volcano. We're dropping them in the ocean. It's much faster than reaching a volcano. Splosh.
Tiger, contact M. Tell him to send little Nellie. Suggest she be accompanied by her father. Understood?
Understood.
I can't wait to know what the hell this even means.
Condensation, ice cold, liquid oxygen.
Welcome party! I am assuming all of the personnel is probably corrupted.
I'm not leaving you.
Go now.
Well, she didn't really insist. I'm not leaving you, but I am leaving you. Bye. Okay, but being outnumbered might be a problem. And being surrounded is even worse. Hooray! Circus time! I wish there was a movie about the training of a WO agent.
Take him to number 11.
Wake him up.
Where am I?
You're in my cabin on the Ningo.
Yeah, he probably dreamt of this, but in a different condition.
Who are you working for?
Empire Chemicals, you know that.
And why were you snooping around the docks?
I like ships, and I used to be a sailor.
Yeah, before dying.
You are a liar. Plastic surgeons call it a dermatome. I hope you won't force me to use it.
What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Working for Spectre, I would say. Making out with James Bond also.
Actually, I'm a spy.
Oh, of course, she didn't know. But thank you for being honest.
I suppose you know that industrial secrets are big business. $300,000? And I'll split it with you if you'll get me out of here.
Osato would kill me.
We could fly to Europe tomorrow, you and I.
I mean, with 300,000, of course. I don't believe any word she says. The other guy said number 11. She's a member of Spectre.
Oh, the things I do for England.
Yeah, you are very sorry about it. So, this is the third girl he bangs in one movie?
I'm awfully sorry to leave you, but I have to get off.
That was a very convoluted way to kill him. Couldn't she just kill him back in the room then? So I guess you could say that he's gonna leave 3 times. No, okay. No crashing. Better than I would have landed it, that's for sure.
Chasing girls will be the end of you, Bonsan. I have told you that before.
He didn't chase her. He did it so I could get away. He wouldn't touch that horrible...
Oh, of course he would never.
I have identified the coastline in the photograph. It is an island called Matsu.
I want to take a fast look at the island now. Has little Nellie arrived yet?
Yes, and her father.
Good.
Welcome to Japan, Dad. Is my little girl hot and ready?
I'm in no mood for your juvenile quips.
I love him so much. Well, that's a lot of stuff. What are we going to assemble here on spot?
I have much curiosity, Bonsan.
Same.
What is little Nellie?
She's a wonderful girl. Very small. Quite fast. Just your type.
That's a...
No, it's certainly not a
airplane.
Toy. You'll see. 100 yards, we're using incendiaries and high explosives. 2 rocket launchers, heat-seeking air-to-air missiles.
Well, that's useful.
Aerial mines. Use them only when directly above target.
Yeah, otherwise you are going to throw them on the head of people.
Be careful, Bonsan.
I like that they are calling him Bonsan. It sounds kind of like bonsai. He's a little plant.
I've seen the fishing village. Nothing to report.
Lake in a volcano.
Hello, Base 1. There's nothing here but volcanoes.
And you Vulcan not hide there. Something incoming. Ooh, so many people just for a tiny airplane. Flamethrowers! Flamethrowers! Yay! Yay! Yes! Yes! Barbecue! Drop it like it's hot. Yay! Explosion! Boom! This is even more satisfying than car chases. Rockets! Very effective.
Nelly got a hot reception, but she defended her honor with great success. Heading for home.
Do not come home, Volcano. Russian space shot imminent. Proceed vector 46 degrees and await instructions.
He made a face like that was a weird request. So basically, we now have to wait and see if they are gonna get numbed as well. So this is like a thing that was supposed to orbit around. Look at the bright side, now we know for sure that it's not the Russians. Nom 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 nom. It's kind of like Pac-Man. CCCP stands for CCC, Pac-Man. Clearly. Turn around. This looks like too much technological. If they know how to do all of this, why do they actually know to steal secrets from the USA and Russia? It seems they actually know more. Oh, well, I suppose that maybe you can hide in a volcano. Did James see
Moscow,
the Pentagon?
The president has called a press conference for 2 p.m. He's going to deny emphatically we had anything to do with it.
But can we prove it?
The world isn't going to believe the Russians destroyed their own spacecraft. It's coming down.
Someplace in Russia.
I thought we already agreed that Russia was not involved.
Forget Japan.
I agree.
We've rephotographed every square inch.
I guess they didn't photograph that volcano was fake.
Air ducts open.
Close crater.
Closing crater.
Withdraw, captive spaceship.
Kitty, kitty. Well, it was evident that Spectre was involved.
Remove the prisoners.
Okay, so they are still alive.
The prisoners.
Prisoner stands to be alive.
I must congratulate you, gentlemen, upon your superb equipment.
We congratulate you, sir, upon the way you handle it.
Our clients are satisfied with the progress so far.
The cat is also satisfied.
My piranha fish get very hungry.
Why are you threatening them?
I have decided to ask for a little money in advance, for $100 million in gold bullion.
A little money?
Our agreement states quite clearly that no money should be paid until war has broken up between Russia and the United States.
Go and think it over, gentlemen. I'm busy.
I mean, you either say okay or you end up with a piranha.
An unknown Englishman was in your office the other day.
Unknown.
Do you know what gun this is?
What a PPK?
Only one person we know uses this sort of gun. James Bond.
Who is the least secret spy?
He's dead.
It was in all the newspapers.
Rubbish. Don't tell me you let him go.
I gave number 11 the strictest order.
Oh yes, blame it on her.
She failed.
Seppuku time.
No, but you see,
Go. Well...
I don't actually like this. The other guy was the boss. A real boss takes the blame.
Kill Bond, now!
Very beautiful.
Hello.
Bad news from outer space.
Yes, I heard it. Do you have any commandos here?
The Sumo guys.
Ninjas.
Oh no.
Top secret, Volcano.
Honestly, I would rather ninjas for this. Yeah, but they make so much noise while they fight. I feel like once they are on a mission, they should probably be a little more silent.
100 of my ninjas will slide in unseen.
Unseen, but very much heard.
Rocket guns.
That's great.
It's very useful for people who smoke too many cigarettes like you.
I love this.
First, you become a Japanese. You train hard and quickly to become a ninja. And third, to give you extra special cover, you take a wife.
Yes, that wife.
Regretfully impossible. One who is known on the island.
No.
Is she pretty? She has a face like a pig.
No.
Pieces to Hera. Katsura.
Uh-oh.
Why don't you just dye the parts that show?
私たちだけの秘密よ。
What were they using to shave him?
こんばんは。
he doesn't look jive. It's okay. They tried their best. Is he spying on them? That's rude. Oh, they are not doing anything, okay. In his mouth? Yes, something in his mouth. Poison? Performance enhancing drugs? Vodka? Oh no, 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 no. I did like hair.
Aki.
She's Aki, yes.
She's dead. Poisoned.
Now, I know that he's very used to women he bangs with just dying, but... Is this the wife? No, this one is grandma, it's not wife. She is not a pig, she's gorgeous. Is she the pig? Oh, come on. That's the best looking pig I have seen in a very long time. Much better than the Spock situation that he has going on with his hair. I wonder if this technically has legal value and so James Bond is gonna be married. Tanaka seems so pleased with himself for this arrangement.
おめでとう。ありがとう。主人です。
I'm assuming she said congratulations.
This is my house.
Do you live here alone?
Well, not anymore. She's married to you.
That is your bed. I shall sleep over there.
But you are married.
This is business.
You are not gonna get this other one as well, James. He's probably gonna get.
Well, I won't need these.
Bonsan,
What's wrong?
the Americans have changed the launching date.
Are they stupid?
The countdown has already started. Tonight, midnight, our time.
If you moved the date, you could have just not tell anyone and do it.
Yesterday, an armor girl rowed her boat into Rosaki. It is a big cave on the mainland. When her boat floated out again, she was dead.
Oh, that was the funeral.
Was that the funeral we saw yesterday?
Yes.
How did she die?
Nobody knows.
Can you take me to this cave?
Yes. Head straight across. The cave is over there.
It's a bit far. It's not even like very well hidden, but I guess you need to be a local to even know that it exists, so it's safe enough for secret stuff.
Gas. Get over the side. Quick.
So this is how the girl died.
The yellow?
Yes. It was once an underground outlet for the lava from the volcano.
There must be a long tunnel.
Right up to the top there. And that's where we have to go next. Do you think you can make it?
Of course.
I don't like the idea that we are risking the life of this girl for apparent no reason. Like, James, just go. And she's not dressed for the occasion.
May I rest a moment?
Surely.
Well, technically she's not dressed.
Some honeymoon.
I kinda wish they got an actress that looked slightly older than that, but...
It's going down.
Come on.
Now imagine if you actually did all of this by surprise. How much less likely would it be that somebody steals it? Are you gonna try and touch it?
Is that deep?
They usually are.
But you can go and try to touch it? No, that was stupid.
It's metal. Wait here.
Well, James, this is... It's not a good plane.
Open crater.
He doesn't know, but it's not a good plane. Now, you might want to try and hide. I'm sure it would be easier for her if she was wearing clothes and better shoes. Are you gonna jump down while it's open?
Heliport.
I'm assuming people would actually see him. Grey on grey. If nobody's looking at the hole, they are not gonna see him, maybe. The tool he's using to stay up there, it's kind of like, you know, when your bathroom is clogged and you have to unclog it.
Yes, within 6 months we start training. Good evening.
But this is gonna make a sound. This definitely made a sound. I thought we were gonna try and be a little bit more sneaky.
Get into their uniforms.
Oh, now we are getting the uniforms, okay.
Astronauts to launching pad.
Astronauts to launching pad.
Oh my god, are we sending James Bond to space?
Stop that astronaut. Bring him to me.
How did you recognize him?
You made a mistake, my friend. No astronaut would enter the capsule carrying his air conditioner.
Okay, then there was a reason.
James Bond.
Which means this guy is gonna become food for fish. We're seeing him!
I am Ernst Stavro Blofeld. They told me you were assassinated in Hong Kong.
Yes, this is my second life.
I wasn't expecting to see him, like, ever.
You only live twice, Mr. Bond. I am about to inaugurate a little war. In a matter of hours, when America and Russia have annihilated each other, we shall see a new power dominating the world.
Yeah, but the new power will be dominating over Ashes, so what's the point?
Opening crater.
Seconds.
There's
9,
something
8, 7.
very evil in those eyes.
Close crater.
Why did you bring the girl back? Nobody cares about her safety.
VT.
At least this time she is well guarded. Still not very dressed, but...
Here's the key. To operate the exploder button.
There are men in the crater. Men in the crater.
Crater guns fire.
So there were cameras in the crater. I guess they were not paying attention to them earlier.
You can watch it all on TV.
Why, thank you.
It's the last program you're likely to see.
Very entertaining.
May I smoke?
It won't be the nicotine that kills you, Mr. Bond.
But it might be the nicotine that kills you. Just spare the cat. Why that one guy in particular, though? I guess because he needed free space to open a crater. I guess that makes sense.
Close the crater.
Close crater.
It was open for long enough.
I shall look forward personally to exterminating you, Mr. Bond.
Well, this is gonna solve the problem for a very long time. They do have a severe lack of protection for their chest. You know, bulletproof vest. But they do have katanas, like... Why would you need a bulletproof vest if you have a katana?
Is zip confirmed?
Base calling bird 1.
This is the price of failure, Mr. Bond. Come on.
He deserved it. You know, Bond is still alive. He promised it. A man of his word.
Goodbye, Mr. Bond.
Goodbye, Mr. Vrist. Is the cat okay?
There's an exploder button up in the control room. We've got to get up there.
What's that guy doing? The German-looking guy? You tried. That was cool. That was worth spending those days training. Uh-oh. Evil guy on top of the piranha. Yeah, that was effective. He doesn't fight in a very elegant way, but definitely effective. James, you should probably aim at his, you know, like, weak spot. Your knees meeting his, you know, that would be effective. This is also effective.
Bon appetit.
Thank you. I also got a little hungry.
Holding fast in our vehicle.
All units stand by for code word. Code word is imminent.
Yes!
Code word is not, I say again, not imminent.
No war, thanks to an unnamed hero. Nobody will ever know. I'm very much hoping that he saved the cat somehow. The cat is not with him anymore. I'm a concerned citizen. Even though, let's be real, probably the cat heard all of this sound and just went hiding somewhere. I guess those are like floaters. They look like those kiddie pools. Are you guys consuming marriage again?
About that honeymoon.
But they'll never let you stay.
But they'll never find us.
I mean, yeah, you are in the middle of the ocean. Whoever is watching should probably stop watching. There was an entire submarine.
Dinghy's on board, sir.
Tell him to come below and report.
It'll be a pleasure, sir.
I love her. James Bond will be back with On Her Majesty's Secret Service. And so will I, because we are definitely gonna watch all of the James Bond movies. This was another good one. Like, very fun story, very engaging. I love how they are escalating. Like, you know, this time they had space shuttles available. Like, Spectre is becoming crazier and crazier and crazier. And as I was saying earlier, I do have a particular appreciation for Japan. So it was great for me. Like, this is basically for me an occasion to see how Japan used to look like back then. My own grandpa got to visit Japan, I think it was the 50s, so it was earlier than when this movie took place, and he came back extremely impressed by how things were. Like, he said that everything looked like it was the future already, compared to the countryside of Italy, which, you know, it wasn't really in a great situation right after World War II. And so I was always curious to know how Japan looked like after World War II, but like way earlier than my time. And this movie gave me an idea of like, Tokyo was already so crazy with all of the LEDs, with all of the lights, like, absolutely a delight to see. Also, like, weird to say, but I also learned something new. I learned that Millennium song, it wasn't an original song, but it was based on this one, which was also very beautiful. Like, if I really have to find a complaint, but it's really just, you know, going looking for them, some of the special effects were definitely lacking. But you know what is the problem? That I should be watching older movies from the same time and compare them. Like, was the Volcano ugly? Period. Or compared to other movies of the same time, that was the technology, they couldn't really do any better. Because it was like it wasn't seamless. You could literally see the horizontal line where, you know, the screen, like the green screen, would end and the actual volcano would start. I am assuming there were probably more elegant ways to hide it even back then, but I don't know. I should probably, you know what, guys? You should recommend me older movies from around the same age that I can use to compare. Like something that also has some special effects, something that, it would make sense to compare with James Bond, so that I can see whether or not, it was particularly terrible or it was the norm. Like, for what I know about cinema in the 60s, maybe that was actually pretty good looking. Like, maybe what I am saying that looked a bit ugly, it was the top of the top of the top of the technology. So absolutely feel free to recommend me older movies from the 60s, like late 60s, maybe even early 70s, so that I can compare any sort of movies. You guys know that I am quite versatile. As long as it's good quality, I am willing to watch. And speaking of watch, thank you for watching this with me. Feel free to commentate, tell me how you feel about this movie, tell me if you think that I am right about special effects being, like the weak part of an otherwise very interesting movie. Like, the story was fun. James Bond is James Bond. Like, at this point, I do expect him to go around, like, kissing all the ladies and saving his life just for, just a tiny little bit. Like, he was almost dead, but no. So, like, it's a James Bond movie. I don't think that I am ever going to complain about them, at least story-wise. But yeah, please feel free to let me know what you think, and if you have any other movies to recommend. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed spending your time watching with me. You can find the uncut reaction on my Patreon if that's something you would like to check out. And thank you everybody for spending some time with me today. Bye!